When I was a kid, I used to go to my dad's house every other weekend. He had visitation rights since he and my mom were divorced. It was an arrangement that worked well for me, and I had a lot of stability because I lived primarily with my mom, and I got to see my dad regularly as well. On a particular weekend when I was pretty young, my dad decided to throw a party. He did that fairly often, but I remember this one pretty well. Now, these parties weren't really for kids, and after a while, they'd send us to bed, which made sense because they were rather adult. So, only this time, because we got sent to bed a little earlier, we didn't go to bed right away. And me and my brother, my stepbrother, he had a bag of water balloons, so we hatched a plan. You see, the bedroom that I shared with him was located on the second floor, and right outside the window of the second floor, there was the roof that slanted down towards the driveway. Uh, so we began filling water balloons up and just rolling them down the roof onto the driveway. It took a couple of tries to make sure we could get them to roll down all the way without popping, but soon they were going down pretty regularly. Now, like I said, the driveway went right by that section of roof, and the balloons were rolling, perpendicular towards it, so just kind of going all the way down. Um, so soon we were actually waiting for cars to drive by, going to Dad's party, so we could try to hit them. Um, we were just trying to hit the windshield or the roof. Um, it wasn't very smart, but hey, we were kids. So a couple cars go by, and we don't hit them, and we're starting to run out of balloons. And finally, we heard another vehicle about to come by, and we tried to time it just right, and we let one of those balloons roll down. Um, Made it all the way down, and we thought it was a good shot, but we didn't hear anything, so we didn't think anything of it. We figured we missed. However, we thought that until we heard the door slam downstairs and feet rushing through the house and then up the stairs. And as it turns out, we hit our mark, and we hit it a little too well. The truck that went by had its passenger window open, and the balloon just happened to fall right into the truck's interior, splashing everything, including the driver. So this driver came rushing into the house, rushing up the stairs, yelling and cursing at us the entire way. I don't really remember everything that he said, but I'm sure if I did, I wouldn't want to repeat the words anyways. So he gets to the top of the stairs, and he immediately focuses his attention on my stepbrother, and I quickly get out of the way as soon as possible. So he rushes over, he grabs my mattress, which is right next to my brother's mattress, and he picks it up, and he shoves my stepbrother down against his own bed, and he's pressing my mattress on top of him. And let's just say he said in no uncertain terms that my stepbrother and I were never supposed to do that again, or there would be trouble. So my stepbrother's underneath that mattress, and he is sounding frantic, and he is kind of freaking out underneath there. Yes, I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. And I suppose having an angry man rush up and shove you down with a mattress would probably do that to a person. However, there happened to be another reason why he was so frantic to get out from under the mattress. You see, we were really young, and at that time, I sort of had a little problem. I tended to wet the bed once in a while, and unfortunately, the previous night was one of those occasions. So I had flipped the mattress, and when he had picked it up and shoved my stepbrother onto his own bed, he happened to be pressing the wet side onto my stepbrother, and it was still wet, and it was being pressed onto his face. Well, needless to say, we never tried to tried to do that again. However, I still remember my stepbrother's face after it was all over. Um, well, he did deserve it after all. The whole thing was his idea. But yeah, we won't do that again.